fabled heat, where magic meets desire. Subscribe to ignite the fantasy.
The forest was alive with the whispers of ancient magic, the scent of damp earth and pine needles thick in the air. I moved silently through the underbrush, my senses heightened by the full moon overhead. As a werewolf, the night was my domain and I was the apex predator stalking my prey. But tonight, something was different. An unfamiliar presence tickled at the edges of my consciousness, a warmth that had no place in the cold, cruel world I inhabited. I paused, nostrils flaring as I caught a scent that made my heart race for reasons beyond the hunt. It was her, the human girl who had been trespassing in my territory for the past week. I had watched her from afar, fascinated by her brazen disregard for the dangers that lurked in these woods. She moved with a grace that belied her fragile appearance, her golden hair catching the moonlight like a beacon. And now she was closer than ever before. I could hear her heartbeat, rapid and unsteady, as if she sensed my presence. A growl rumbled in my chest, part warning and part anticipation. What was it about this human that called to me so strongly? Logic dictated that I should eliminate the threat she posed, but something deeper, more primal, urged me to protect her. I stepped into the small clearing where she stood, frozen like a deer caught in headlights. Our eyes met, and in that moment, time seemed to stand still. Her blue irises were wide with fear, but there was something else there too, curiosity, perhaps even a hint of recognition. "Hello," she whispered, her voice trembling slightly. "I've been looking for you." The words sent a jolt through my body, awakening instincts I had long suppressed. Before I could stop myself, I shifted, my bones cracking and reforming as I took on my human form. I stood before her, naked and vulnerable, yet more powerful than ever. "Who are you?" I demanded, my voice rough with disuse. "Why do you seek me out?" She took a step forward, seemingly unafraid now. "My name is Alara. I'm here because I need your help, Alpha. The world is in danger and only you can stop it." As she spoke, a vision flashed through my mind, cities burning, people screaming, and ancient evil rising from the depths of the earth. I staggered back, the weight of her words hitting me like a physical blow. "What do you know of such things, little human?" I snarled, even as a part of me yearned to believe her. "How can you possibly understand the forces at play here?" Alara's eyes flashed with determination. "I know more than you think, Werewolf. I've been having visions, dreams that feel more real than life itself. In them I see you strong, fierce, and alone. But I also see hope, a chance for both our kinds to survive what's coming." She reached out a tentative hand, and despite every instinct screaming at me to reject her touch, I found myself leaning into it. Her fingers brushed against my skin, sending sparks of electricity racing through my veins. "Please," she whispered, her breath warm against my chest, "let me help you. Let me be your strength when the world tries to tear you down." In that moment, something shifted inside me. The walls I had built around my heart, the barriers between human and beast, began to crumble. I saw in Alara not a threat, but a kindred spirit, someone who understood the loneliness of being different, the weight of responsibility that came with power. I wrapped my arms around her, pulling her close as if I could shield her from the horrors to come. "Very well," I murmured against her hair. "I will hear what you have to say. But know this, Alara, if you betray me, if you lead me into a trap, I will not hesitate to destroy you." She nodded against my chest, her body trembling slightly. "I understand, and I swear to you on my life that I mean you no harm." As we stood there entwined in the moonlight, I felt a flicker of something I hadn't experienced in centuries: hope. Perhaps in this unlikely human I had found an ally. Perhaps together we could face the darkness that threatened to consume us all. But first I needed to know more. I needed to understand the depth of her visions, the extent of the danger we faced. And so, with a heavy heart, I released her and stepped back. "Show me," I commanded, my voice rough with emotion. "Show me what you've seen. Let me glimpse the future you speak of." Alara nodded, her eyes shining with unshed tears. She reached into the pocket of her jacket and withdrew a small crystal, its surface shimmering with an otherworldly light. "Close your eyes," she instructed softly, "and prepare yourself for what you're about to witness." As I obeyed, feeling the cool weight of the crystal in my palm, I couldn't shake the feeling that my life was about to change forever. In this human girl I had found not just an ally, but a potential mate, someone who could stand beside me in the battles to come. The world might be cruel, but in this moment, kindness persevered, and for the first time in a long time, I allowed myself to hope.